on tap here at Busch Stadium. Interleague Baseball, next. With the Gateway Arch looming beyond the center field wall, a great look at a capacity crowd filing into Busch Stadium in St. Louis, the site for this edition of Major League Baseball. Interleague Baseball on tap here tonight, as it'll be the Texas Rangers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. And hi again, everybody. Alongside Dave Campbell and Eric Harris, I'm Matt Vasgersian as we get set to bring you the call on what should be a good one here. Soup, we'll turn to you first. What are you going to be keeping an eye on most in this matchup?
Well, Matt, right off the bat, the thing that leaps out at me is our pitching matchup. We've got two of the best in the business, and it's going to be interesting to see who gets the upper hand.
All right, Dave, thank you, and we'll hear from Mr. Karros in a moment. But first, let's check out the starting lineup for the defending American League champion Texas Rangers, brought to us by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. They'll square off against the man who fashioned the lowest ERA in the entire National League in 2009, the former Cy Young Award winner, Chris Carpenter. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Elvis Andrus makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And our first pitch is taken for ball one as we're officially underway tonight here in St. Louis.
First pitch, 7-0-7.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Here's a ball chopped toward the second baseman. Throw on by Schumacher is in time, one away. Our umpiring crew tonight, Mike Marquez handles the balls and strikes. Tennessee Wally Hughes over at first, the crew chief Charlie Sawyers at second, and rounding out the group, Doc Bryant over at third. So one away now, and here's Ian Kinsler. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
And when you're facing a pitcher like this, a first-inning run could be huge. So they'll look to do all they can to get this guy around.
So a runner on first with one out now, and that'll bring in the reigning MVP of the American League, left fielder Josh Hamilton. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Adrian Beltre will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. And Rasmus will put this one away to retire the side. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. And the starting lineup for the Cardinals will look like this. Brought to us once again by State Farm. C.J. Wilson gets the ball to face them, and I think the one key will be how aggressive he is on the mound. He's got to get the ball and go right after hitters because he can get into trouble when he nitpicks and falls behind. And in the field behind him, the Rangers will look like this. There's Ryan Theriot getting ready as he'll be the one to start things out in the home half of the first. Lays off 1-0. Falls behind now, 2-0.
2-0 right out of the gate. I'd make him throw me a strike.
Now the 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. Now a fastball for a strike, and from 2-0, it's back to 2-2.
Well, if he's ahead of that fastball, what does that tell you as a pitcher? Throw the changeup, and he'll be even more out in front.
Taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. And the payoff pitch here is hit on the ground down to third. And Beltre throws on to first for the out. Yeah, with one gone now, we give you a look at the dimensions here at New Busch Stadium right there at the bottom of your screen. 336 down the line in left, a tough 390 out to the alleys in left and right center, and an even 400 to straightaway center field, and then 335 down the line in right. One gone now for the center fielder, Colby Rasmus. Now the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul.
That's a foul ball.
I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And if you throw enough fastballs in succession, guys are going to time it, so be careful.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
He'd obviously love a 1-2-3 here to start the first, and after a ground out and a strikeout, he's 2/3 of the way there.
And with two gone now, they'll get to work on Albert with the bases empty. First pitch coming from Wilson. And he takes ball one. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
And you can tell they're thinking, do not let him extend his arms. Keep pitching him tight.
The 2-0 home now to Albert. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
That was a dangerous spot there for a good fastball hitter. Good thing he was taking.
2 out, nobody on. Two and two now.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. And now Albert sends a high drive. He got a lot of it to deep left field. Backing up on it is Hamilton. He'll quickly run out of room as this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot for Albert Pujols. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Yeah, and he may have gone to the well one too many times there, and it's going to wind up costing him. Once you give a hitter an idea for the speed and delivery of that thing, he'll learn how to handle it, and I think he handled it about as well as he could there.
Matt Holliday will be the batter. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Here's Holliday with a drive. This is to deep left field. A look back from Hamilton, but that one is gone. A home run. It's a solo home run for Matt Holliday as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, talk about a rocky start on the mound. It's like he's throwing batting practice right now. I can't tell the difference between now and 5 o'clock, and I don't think these hitters can either.
Take his first cuts of the ball game here. First pitch on the way. Too low, 1-0.
Already 20 pitches here in the first. That's got to be a cause for concern.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Here he comes on 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3.
Might be a little shell-shocked after the home run. He's showing a little reluctance to put one over the plate here.
Oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
And pretty obvious that he didn't care for that call too much. You can see the look of disgust there.
And he may have reached for ball 4 there as this is sent on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. Cards lead it 2-0. Nelson Cruz leads things off now in the top half of the second. Gets a piece of this one as it's pushed foul wide of first. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Deceiving pitch there. Good job to hold up in time.
1-1 pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Boy, a good curveball here. Just takes a sting right out of the bat, and all he can do is chop it on the ground.
So the leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. First pitch from Carpenter. Swinging a high chopper towards first. And Pujols will simply step on first to record the out. First two are set down, and that brings in the catcher, Yorvi Torrealba. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, and that fastball showing plenty of life to it in these first couple of innings.
A ball outside, apparently. 1-1.
Boy, and if you're on the mound, you're thinking, I gotta have that one.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. Very good inning right there for Chris Carpenter. His guys lead it 2-0. David Freese will start things off in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Well, let's watch this one at first. Look at him take that throw from short, and then what? He can't believe he didn't get him.
Schumacher will step in now. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. The tag from Andrus, and they got him at second. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Here's Wilson's 1-2 pitch. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. And Moreland will just step on first to record the 3 unassisted putout.
A little over anxious that time. He went out of the strike zone to get that one, and it didn't pay off for him.
So 2 are gone now as it's up to the pitcher Carpenter to keep the inning going. Now here's a fastball from Wilson as he gets ahead 0-1. And the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Rangers nothing. Julio Bourbon is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd. First pitch from Carpenter. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
And he's got that thing moving pretty good here in the first few innings.
And he'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this will get foul for strike 2. Now the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
And you definitely don't want to hit the number 8 hitter with the pitcher on deck. You'd rather he not hit in a sacrifice situation.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Quick reminder that if you thought this game looks nice on your HD television at home, wait till you see it in 3D. Yes, all games this season will be simulcast in stunning 3-dimension. Visit theshownation.com for more information. C.J. Wilson steps in now. First pitch to him. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
You can bet he's going to keep right on watching until he gets a strike.
Two-0 count, the pitch. And that one's wide of the mark, ball 3.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Don't be surprised if he still doesn't have the green light on 3-1.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
And this would be a big comeback down 3-0 if he could get another strike here.
And it misses, ball 4. And he's just committed the cardinal sin there, Dave, of walking the opposing pitcher.
And based on the location of this 3-2 pitch, there were 3 possible outcomes here. Either he swings and misses, he chops it into the ground, or he takes it for ball 4. And you can see on show track, unfortunately for them, it winds up being option C.
Elvis Andrus will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first offering. Low for ball 1.
And you always got to be wary of the threat of the bunt here, even with a runner on base.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Oh, and here's a slider that's ruled a ball. 3-0 now.
And too many 3-ball counts early in the ball game will just drive that pitch count up.
Now a ball hit back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, he got the ground ball he needed, but this one had eyes, and it's first and second now with still only one out.
So two men are on with one man out, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Berkman back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Well, he's taking a chance going from second to third. You don't want to get thrown out there for the third out, but he's in there safely.
Josh Hamilton will stand in. He grounded out his first time. On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
And you don't want to let this first and third opportunity go to waste. They really need to cash in at least a run here.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and two men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. St. Louis is out in front, 2-0. Yadier Molina will dig in now, the National League's starting catcher in last year's All-Star game. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Here it comes. Fouled back. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. this is grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. He'll try again, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, and when you miss wild like that, it certainly does not help you set up your next pitch.
Swung on and missed by Molina as he set down on strikes for the first out.
A pretty good late break to this 2-2 pitch, and we'll see on swing track. He just doesn't gauge the movement very well and swings right over the top of it.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Ryan Theriot, the shortstop. First pitch coming from Wilson. And this is fouled straight back. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And that misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him, so he's ramped up the velocity here the last two pitches.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are two away.
Boy, and a good change up there on 2-2, and even a better location. This thing looks like it starts out belt high, and then it just slowly works its way down below the knees. You cannot throw that thing any better.
Colby Rasmus will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And now he has some trouble with it in center. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he is into second with a two-out double. Man at second here with two away, and here comes Pujols. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And over to third now is the runner.
Might have been paying too much attention to the runner there as he moves up 90 feet with two gone.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Ready with the 2-1. And a strike on the fastball. So from 2-0, it's 2-2 now.
Matty wanted to pull that thing, but the fastball got in on him too quickly.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And he is in there.
Well, when you get a guy to third with 2 outs, you like to think you can get him home. And this time he comes through in style with a 2-out RBI double. That's a good piece of hitting.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. And here's the first pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
I'll tell you what, this is the wrong team to fall further behind here in the early going. You got to get out of this mess, and soon.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And the fastball here is hit on the ground but foul. Here's Wilson's 1-2 pitch. In the air now to straightaway right field. And Cruz will put this one away to retire the side. Cards get a run on the double by Albert Pujols. We're through 3 here in the Gateway City. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. Adrian Beltre will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
And I'll tell you what, you give a guy like this a 3-run lead early, that can be curtains.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
And I know they don't want to flirt with another one up in the zone here.
Two and 1. Now he reaches out here and just serves this one out behind first. Right there to take it is Schumacher for out number 1. So 1 away now. Here's Nelson Cruz.
Hey, Cardinals, let's go, St. Louis. Go, guys, come on.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Called strike 2.
And there was a good breaking ball. Might have caught him off guard a bit that time.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Full count offering on its way. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
At the very least, they're making him work. 10 pitches so far to the first 2 hitters in the inning, but nothing to show for it.
Mitch Moreland will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Misses for ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
I'm surprised he didn't take a whack at that one.
Here's the 1-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled back. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
And with 2 outs and 2 strikes, the last thing you want to do is hit a guy and prolong the inning.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
And now on 3-2, let's see if he gets a fastball here.
Let's go!
And, a close pitch here on 3-2, but Mike Marquez behind the plate calls it ball 4.
And he'll be kicking himself a bit here. He had him 1-2 and then lost him. That's where you really need to finish guys off.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and digging in the catcher, Yorvik Torrealba. swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
And this is a guy at the plate, he won't compromise down 0-2. He's going to still try and drive something.
Fouled straight back. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That's a good time to throw that spinner. Make him fish for something.
Here's Carpenter's 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Rangers nothing. Lance Berkman will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Now here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And Berkman not offering it this one, wisely so. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Hamilton arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Looked like a sure single leading off the inning. He certainly hit it hard enough, but it hangs up there a bit too long and winds up getting run down.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the third baseman, David Freese. He's able to go with a fastball nicely there as this is sliced into right for a base hit.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Skip Schumacher will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. Grounded back to the box. This could be 2. Andrus relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Rangers nothing. Julio Bourbon will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is in the air now for Rasmus out in center. And very quickly, one gone. C.J. Wilson will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around.
Swing at everything. Throw it anywhere you want.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. On the way. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
And they already lost this guy the first time around. Don't walk him again here.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
And he's done everything right on the mound so far. The mistakes have been almost non-existent.
Cheated there as he takes a big hack, and it's 3-2. Carpenter up to an even 60 pitches here tonight. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled back. Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
And that was a good at-bat. You know you'd like to get a base hit, obviously, but realistically, you at least want that guy out there to burn through some pitches, as he was forced to do that right here.
Elvis Andrus will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Now a fastball is hit on the ground towards second. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Cardinals are out in front, 3-0. Chris Carpenter will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
And here's where you wish you had your pitcher batting 9th instead of having him be forced to lead off an inning.
Pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss that time by Carpenter, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2. And Carpenter able to lay off that time as the count moves to 1-2.
Well, if he went down to go after that last pitch, why not throw the same pitch in the same spot? Bit more prudent this time, though.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Wow, he's acting more like a leadoff man here. He's actually making him sweat.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
And you've got to be pleased with your pitcher at the plate. He's made him throw a lot of pitches here, and those do add up.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, and even though that'll go in the books as just a strikeout, it was an expensive one in terms of pitches. And that's what you love to see, your pitcher really battling him up there.
So the leadoff man retired here. That'll bring up Yadier Molina. His arms extended here as this is hit pretty well out to deep center field. And that ball is gone. Solo shot to right center. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
This was almost a highlight reel play as the center fielder was somehow able to get back in time, and he just missed pulling this one back.
Ryan Terrio will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
And we'll see how he bounces back after this last home run. They have really been his undoing out there.
line, but this will kick foul.
That's a foul ball.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. And now against his body, a jump throw. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
When things are going well, these are the little things that just seem to start going your way. Nothing too amazing here, but this winds up an infield single, and the breaks just keep going their way.
And this is near the line, but foul wide of first. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
And he just hadn't been able to get guys to bite at that changeup. They've been real smart in letting it go.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now. Maybe a good time to put on the hit and run.
Yeah, I think so. You've got a guy up there that can handle the bat and a good count to do it on. I wouldn't be surprised to see him roll the dice and send him.
Swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here comes Ron Washington now up out of the Ranger dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Mark Lowe is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Pujols will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. First offering on the way. Now the first pitch to him is looked at for ball 1. And Dave, I'd have to think they'll be pitching around him here, wouldn't you?
Probably, but it's one of those situations where you see if he'll chase after the first couple, and if not, you go ahead and just put him on.
And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike.
He had him out in front, but he couldn't pull the trigger.
Maybe too much break on the slider, 2-1.
And in order for that thing to be effective, it's got to be down. It almost doesn't matter how quick you throw it or how much the break is.
can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
And you're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place here. Well, if you go ahead and walk them, you're loading the bases for your cleanup hitter.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Oh, and one thing you just can't have here at the plate is a strikeout.
Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Now a ball swung on and hit high in the air and deep to left center field. This ball has a chance, and that ball is gone. Home run. Albert Pujols with a 3-run homer. His second home run of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, make it 4 home runs as a team now after that last one, and this guy's led the way with 2 of those 4. I tell you, I wouldn't give this guy anything to hit next time around. He's as locked in as you can get.
Matt Holliday will stand in. He flew out his last time up. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the first pitch. He'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Oof. I'll tell you, you do not want to buzz this guy's tower.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
And he'll sling that thing across the strike zone, but he can't nip the corner.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
And that looked to be a hit by pitch that's born on frustration. He's still smarting over that home run ball, but he's just going to get himself in even more hot water if he keeps pitching like that.
Lance Berkman will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And sometimes when you haven't seen a guy, you might want to take a pitch to gauge him, but he let a pretty good one go by there.
Fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. Cruz is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. David Freese will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. And look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
And with 2 away, this can only serve to make matters worse. It's been a tough inning already, but when you add another 2-out base runner to the mix, it sure doesn't help things.
Skip Schumacher will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ground ball. A flip to Kinsler covering for the force, and that'll end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Cardinals lead it 7-0. Ian Kinsler will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. Swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. Freeze is right there. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Well, you'll get a look at his line right there, and you can see he's off to a very strong start. 5 1/3 innings, just a couple of hits allowed. He's really settling in.
So 1 gone here, and that'll bring up the powerful Josh Hamilton. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. You know, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
Just roasted peanuts.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
And he is just in complete control out there.
Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to fairly deep center field. Under it is Rasmus now for route number 2. First 2 men retired now for Adrian Beltre. gracious, where did that pitch miss? It's called ball 1.
Boy, that looked pretty good. You hate to give a guy like that extra strikes to work with because he can make them hurt you.
And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1.
And as a team, these guys just aren't picking up that pitch at all.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Boy, he's just sailing along now.
Swinging a hard-hit ball back up the middle. And now he has some trouble with it in center.
Maybe an important two-out hit for him there, as at the very least, that breaks a string of 6 straight he'd retired.
Nelson Cruz will dig in, 0 for 2 thus far. Breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Oh, and a good job there of anticipating that pitch in the dirt.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw over to Pujols at first will take care of him to end the inning. Rangers lead 1. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Chris Carpenter will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. Now here's the first pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
And with a shutout going through the first 6 innings, no thought of a pinch hitter here.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Pretty tough duty trying to get around on that pitch.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And Moreland will just step on first to record the 3 unassisted putout.
Just a little cue shot here to first, and that's a good way to start the inning. He'll take it.
Yadier Molina will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. And this is taken for a ball. Looked pretty good, but it's 2-1 now. Misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Strike, and that'll run it full. Close pitch here on 3-2, but Mike Marquez behind the plate calls it ball 4.
Tries to bust the fastball in his hands that time on 3-2, and that was a good pitch. It locked him up, but it winds up being ball 4 anyway.
Ryan Theriot will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And look out as he's hit his 3rd batter, and Soup, this could be a problem.
And that is now 3 times he's hit a batter thus far, and I don't care how unintentional they are. Most teams are not going to take too kindly to being human punching bags up there.
Colby Rasmus will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1.
And now with 3, 4, and 5 coming up, he's really got to dance through the minefield now.
Punch one through!
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
And that's going to give him another great hitting count here on 2-0. No wonder they're up by 7.
Seven runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play. In there, 2-2.
And it looks like he's going to let his fastball be the one that gets him out of this jam.
Fouled back. That will miss. 3-2. And now manager Dave Campbell, where do you go from here?
I think you go right back to the fastball. That's the pitch that's gotten you where you are.
Slugger Albert Pujols waits in the on-deck circle. And a close pitch here on 3-2, but Mike Marquez behind the plate calls it ball 4.
And this has not been exactly a textbook rally, but after this, they've managed to load the bases now without a hit in the inning.
Darren O'Day will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Albert Pujols will stride in, and they'll need to be careful as he's already homered twice thus far. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out.
Boy, you got to believe he's counting his lucky stars out there on the mound. I mean, he's facing one of the best run producers in the game with the bases loaded, and he's able to retire him. He's still not off the hook yet, but at least that'll earn him a big exhale out there.
Matt Holliday will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
And he's obviously not trying to hit him there. He just let that one get away from him.
The 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, bases loaded. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Just a strike away now from really tight roping his way out of danger.
Swing, and he shoots this one to first. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. We're through 6 full. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Rangers nothing. Mitch Moreland will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first offering. Grounded foul.
That's foul.
And there's ball 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's Carpenter's 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Strike three called as Carpenter put that in a good spot, but I think he got the benefit of the doubt that time.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. He's at 84 total for the game, so they're getting near the point where they'll need to start keeping tabs on him.
So one gone now for the catcher, Yorvi Torrealba. Is taken for a ball low, I guess, but I think Old Blue might need an eye exam. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and I think the home plate umpire just flat missed that one.
And that's too high, ball 2.
And after strikeouts in his first 2 at-bats, you can see he's trying to make an adjustment at the plate.
Keep up.
2-0 on the way. And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. Julio Bourbon will dig in. 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch from Carpenter. And Carpenter will start him out with a fastball, good for strike 1.
And these guys are really starting to look like a team that's defeated. They're not even offering it good pitches right now.
A slider that time as it's hit on the ground, but foul. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
Two out, nobody on. And 2-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
And when you're losing big like this, this is really all you can do. Just try to take a good approach at the plate and hope that those behind you will follow.
Michael Young will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 10, Michael Young.
Lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
And he's hardly even had to work out of the stretch so far. This is almost like a new experience for him out there.
A runner on first with 2 away. Carpenter ready, the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped at the plate, and oh boy, that got the home plate umpire right in the arm too.
Well, let's give you another look at this last swing. This is courtesy of State Farm and our show motion camera. Yeah, you know, it's not just the catchers that wind up getting banged up back there. These men in blue also get dinged up from time to time.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
And he's starting to get up there in pitches now, worth keeping an eye on.
He's ready, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, so the pinch hitter is retired. 1 left for Texas. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Arthur Rhodes will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Lance Berkman will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. David Freese will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Fastball probably could have gone either way, but ruled a ball. 1-0. The next pitch. 2-0. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. And he pulls the string on one there, and from 2-0, he works the count back to 2-2 now. Takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, here's a good look from the side angle. This is in show motion. You can see this crosses right over the knees. That's close, but it's the right call.
Skip Schumacher will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Pretty generous call there.
Now a check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Doc Bryant, the third base umpire. It's ball 1. And this ball will be chopped foul. That's going to be high. 2-2 now. Fouled back. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. We'll get a look at the speedy Elvis Andrus when we join you next. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. And there indeed is Elvis Andrus. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And he's still popping that glove with a fastball even this late in the game.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Ian Kinsler will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Pujols will wait on it, and that's out number 2.
Good pitch there as he threw the fastball to get the pop-up, and you see there what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Josh Hamilton will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's a fastball at the knees, and that location has paid off for him so far. It's 0-1.
Well, you're absolutely right. I mean, in general, the more you can work in that lower half of the zone, the more success you're going to have.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
And you can tell he's starting to give away a little ground out there now. Maybe a few miles an hour off that fastball.
Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now.
Another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. It's a solo home run off the bat of Josh Hamilton. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, he just about got through 8 innings with a shutout intact, but one little mistake here with 2 outs is going to put an end to any shutout dreams of his. It shouldn't detract too much from his performance, so he's still been dynamite.
Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. First pitch coming. Adrian Beltre is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
And he hasn't faced a whole lot of adversity on the mound so far. Let's see how that home run affects him.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Boy, almost an identical pitch as the last one, but this time he gets the call.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Yeah, and once you see a guy 3 or 4 times in a game, it's easy to see patterns in how they pitch you.
Oh, and a perfect location there as he catches the corner for strike 2.
And after challenging him up with the last fastball, that's a perfect spot for the follow-up, right at the knees.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Too high, ball 3.
And this is what you want against a guy that's tiring. Really grind out the at-bat.
ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had the distance, but it's foul. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Well, if that ball gets into the corner, it's big trouble, but this is a nice play out there to cut that ball off and get it in quickly. And that'll hold him to just a single.
Nelson Cruz will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Finally starting to show a little life tonight with the bats, but the question is, can they keep it going?
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in there, base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out.
And how quickly things change. He hadn't given up a run till earlier in the inning, and now all of a sudden he looks a little wobbly out there. He might be hitting the wall.
Mitch Moreland will be the batter. 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Carpenter checks, now the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that right out of the first row. Wow! So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Rangers 1. John Jay is up off the bench, so that'll spell the end for Chris Carpenter in this one. First pitch on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
And a curious call here to put in a lefty to face a lefty on the mound.
Fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2. The 2-2 coming. And this is fouled straight back. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, as a relief pitcher, walking the leadoff guy is definitely not part of your job description. He needs to really bear down now.
Yadier Molina will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Boy, and from very patient in the last at-bat to very impatient here.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Changes up on him here and gets him to lift one into shallow center field. Bourbon comes on now, and he has it one down. Maybe not exactly what you'd want to have leading off the top of the ninth. As you can see, it'll be 7, 8, and 9 due up as they try to hang around in this one. Ryan Theriot will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. First pitch coming. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch is swung on, and let's see if they can get them both here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Don't quite know what happened here. He might have taken his eyes off the target or something, because this throw's not even close.
Colby Rasmus will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one.
Boy, and perfectly located right there.
Fouled straight back. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. And those runners are likely going to have to stay put here. Moreland takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Albert Pujols will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ballgame as we flash you back here to his second home run. This is back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. Torrealba is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So they pick up no runs on 1 base hit, 2 errors in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Rangers 1. Jason Mott will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Your Torrealba will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. Ninth inning underway as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One-0 pitch now. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Fouled straight back. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. Berkman's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Well, if this is a day game, this is a home run. A night game, much different story here. This place just doesn't have the same kind of carry to it under the lights, and this winds up being a long out to the warning track.
Julio Bourbon will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
And this is no time to be nibbling when you're working with a 6-run lead.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Whoa, he just froze him at 97.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
And this is a guy that can turn a walk into a double or a triple in a hurry.
Now he swings and hits this ball on the ground. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
2 up and 2 down in the ninth so far. This one looks just about to be in the bag.
David Murphy will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, David Murphy.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
And here's a spot off the bench where all you want to do is just to try to get something started.
Two out, nobody on. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now.
And his release point has just totally failed him in this sequence.
That one's in there. 3-1.
And what they need here is base runners, so he'll be selective 3-1 as well.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Hey, that's a great job to work out the walk there. I mean, that's one thing managers like to see. You got to die hard at the plate, even down to your final out. You never know in this game.
Elvis Andrus will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And a strike at the knees, more like at the shins, but it's 0-1.
And after the 2-out walk, now is where you really need to make these guys pay.
Here's a swing and a miss, and now the Rangers are down to their final strike here.
And you don't get to have an ERA in the 2s without getting a lot of guys to swing and miss at that pitch.
Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Ground ball towards the hole. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
These guys really played their hearts out tonight here in front of their home fans. They did a little bit of everything, and when you play together as a team, good things are usually going to happen.
And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Albert Pujols. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a couple of home runs in a ball game is pretty special. You could tell he was really dialed in up there, and he had a whale of a game.
Up. For Dave Campbell and Eric Harris, I'm Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this evening. This has been a presentation of MLB 11 The Show. For more, get out your smartphones and click on over to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 7-1. A full recap of the night's action is next. Now for all of us at the show, good night, everybody.
goes to C.J. Wilson. Time of the ball game, 3 out.